Men aren't allowed to cry. Yeah, well, like, men aren't allowed to get into fights because that's very gay. Okay, I listened to something recently and I completely, entirely agree with the sentiment. Imagine, like, do you think it's cool or manly to get into a bar fight? You dressed up to meet ladies at a bar, right? But instead of, like, meeting ladies at the bar, you let that guy from across the room who's staring at you ruin your night. He's staring at you funny. So you guys pick a fight with each other? Yeah? He's just fucking staring at you the whole time, and you're staring at him from across the room, ignoring all the other beautiful women in the bar, when your intention was to go to the bar to pick up women, right? And then you start tussling, right? And you say, well, what's your issue? And then he's like, what's your issue? And then you guys get into a fight, right? And you grab his shirt. You grab his shirt really hard. You pull him up by his shirt. And he stares at you, and his breath is hot on your neck. And you see his fist balling up, his veins bulging. And then he tries to push you, and then suddenly you're feeling the adrenaline coursing through your blood. The blood is pumping, okay? And then you're like, let's take it outside. And he's like, yeah, let's take it outside. So he follows you, or maybe you follow him. We'll see who takes the lead. And then you're outside, and you know, you push him, and he pushes you back, and your chests accidentally bump into each other. And God, your chests bump into each other. And that's so... You know, suddenly women don't exist anymore because you're outside in front of the bar having a bar fight. Your chest bursting with alpha energy, right? And you're circling each other like two hungry hyenas looking at the prey. And then you throw him down to the ground. He throws you down to the ground, and he wraps his legs around you. You guys lock in and you're tussling, and oh my God, there's like a scratch on his face, right? You kick him and you punch each other, and oh my God, your shirts are getting ripped off, and you're holding on to each other. You're wrestling on the floor, right? Skin to skin. You feel the hotness of each other's breath. You feel the adrenaline. Yeah, you see how homosexual that is? Do you see how inherently homosexual that is? You're grabbing him by the waist as you throw him down to the ground. He tries to go in for a punch, but you pull him in closer to dodge the punch. It's so gay. So I'm sorry, I don't make the rules. Oh, you're very relatable and chaotic and adorable. Oh, thank you, Arc. Thank you for the super chat. Thank you, Cece Watt. That's not how fights work, Ember. That's just how you wish they work. No, it's exactly how they work. What do you mean? That's exactly how they work. Where am I wrong? Where am I wrong? Thank you, Wolfie, for the super chat. You've been taking reading recommendations from Leah and Rie. Can't have you. I will not confirm nor deny that. Thank you, Popcorn. Happy 5 millennia. When are you writing your first smut novel? What do you mean, when? It's already in the past. It's already been done. Thank you, sir, for the super chat. Let me guess. You finally finished this is BL stream. No, I actually need to look at all her recommendations for that. Thank you, Abby, for the super chat. Suddenly say Gex. Suddenly say Gex. It's unrealistic since it's taking too long before they start kissing. Haru? Haru? Thank you, Nick. You ever seen a bar fight, have you? I've seen a bar fight. I start the bar fights. What do you mean, Nick? Thank you for the super chat. Thank you, Rogers. This is the most woman trying and failing to understand men moment I've ever heard. No, this is the most woman objectively describing a bar fight to audience of men and women. Very objective observation. Man failing to objectively look at himself or put himself in that position of empathizing with a bar fight. Man failing to see the undertones of homosexuality in said bar fight that woman objectively described to man. She is cooking, I cannot deny. Perhaps men don't understand their subconscious needs leading up to bar fights. Exactly. Mayhaps men does not understand. Mayhaps men does not understand the undertones. Maybe men is focused on the overtones. Maybe men think overtone is not inherently gay. Joke on man, overtone is not about protecting your masculinity or your status or ego in bar fight. Overtone is homosexuality. Oh, thank you, Zara, for the super chat. What do we say? No homo, though. That was so early 2020. It doesn't apply anymore. The least homo thing to do is to fully embrace the undertones and overtones of yaoi that are clearly prevalent in this objective finding of a bar fight. In this objective recounting of a bar fight. That is the least... Thank you, Weevil, for the super chat. I hope none of my future employers or anything ever find this stream, or any of my streams for that matter. Yeah, I hope this doesn't follow me to the ends of time. You know, I might just have to disappear from the internet entirely if it really comes down to it. Never talk and look at a man anymore, or else it's gay. No, I didn't say that. It's actually more gay if you were to look away or not talk to other men with that in mind. Because why would you look away shamefully? Why are you being bashful? Are you being bashful because it makes you feel some type of way? It makes you feel some type of way because, you have feelings. Feelings of shame or bashfulness? You're shying away from another male? Why would you do that? Unless you feel some type of way. You can't just look at another guy and compliment him or say, hey, have a good day. Think about it. Think about it. The straightest thing a man can do is marry another man if you think about it. I didn't say that. Log did. I didn't say that. Log did. Yeah. Everything comes back to yaoi, apparently. I didn't say it, but you did. Thank you for the 18 millennia, Pinky. You and Dizzy really have been hanging out too much lately, haven't you? Is there such thing as too much? Thank you, 60 Watt. Never been in a bar fight. Bars are scary, and that is the manliest thing I've ever heard from you. I like that.